Today I'm going to show you how to wash a human hair wig and a full wig service, so you know how to do it yourselves as well. So first of all, we grab the wig by the ear tabs, place them together with your wide tooth comb from the bottom. Just comb it all the way through, taking out any of those tangles, any of those, nice and gentle. If you do find a knot, just make sure you don't put it through hard, just pull through gently or separate it with your fingers. One area to concentrate on is just the nape area here, okay? Once you've done all that, we can start the washing process. So grabbing it by the ear tabs there, that's the strongest part of the wig. You can use either cold water or lukewarm. And then I'm going to use my Alga Pure number 1. Just to mention, if you have been using my little bottles of shampoo, I have noticed that the pump action isn't very good. So on the next batch, I'll be ordering the bigger bottles where the pump action is a little bit better. So just smothering the wig with the shampoo. And remember, we don't need to go in on the actual lace or anything like that. We're just taking out mainly air pollutants on the wigs, to be fair. As you can see, it's starting to get very soapy very quick. I am fast forwarding this one just for the video, but you take a little bit more time making sure you've got all the hair strands soaped up and washed through. Ear tabs together again, water back on, and we're just going to rinse it all through. Okay, making sure the ear tabs are together again, place them together, hold the wig nice and tight, squeeze the wig up here, and in that part, squeeze all the water out. Now we're going to put lots of conditioner on. We can be very generous. Okay, so as you can see, quite a lot. Do the bottom 3/4 of the hair from the wig cap, because the conditioner does have some chestnut sap oil in it, so it can loosen the knots on the wig cap. You're okay on the outer edges of the hair and stuff, but generally it's handy to avoid. If you get someone like me do it, then fine, but if you're new to washing wigs, stay away from the wig cap with the conditioner. So what you'd do now, you'd probably apply even more conditioner and keep massaging it through into the hair fibres. And what I generally do, I leave it to soak in for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and then I rinse it out with cold water. If your wig is at the 3-month point, where it needs a bit of a deeper moisturising treatment, there's 2 options you can do. It'll be a separate video where I show you, but one option is with the conditioner on like this, you put it onto your mannequin head, wrap her like a shower cap and tuck all the hair in, and then for about 10-15 minutes with the conditioner on still on the hair, you warm up the hair with a hairdryer on the outside of the shower cap, and then that seals in all the oils and the conditioning of the treatment, and then after that you rinse it out with cold water, and that locks it all back in, and that gives it a nice deep condition. The other one you can do is wash your wig and then put a hair mask on, do the same thing, and then condition, and then rinse it all out, okay? One technique I do like to use is when the conditioner is on like this, you can put it in a plastic bag and you can steam it, okay? I'll be showing you that video on a separate one too. Okay, so let's imagine we've had this conditioner on now for 10 minutes and now we're just rinsing it all out. The conditioner is really quite thick, so it does need a proper rinsing out. Again, find those ear tabs, place them together, hold them nice and tight, and just squeeze all the excess water out, most of the water out. I've got a little towel here, you can just about see. I'm going to place it on the towel and then gently fold the towel and then gently press down to dry the hair out. What you can do now is gently just pull your fingers through the hair like this, take out any knots. But before you put it onto your mannequin, let it just lie it down like this a little bit, and that way the wig cap can dry out. So you just want to let it dry out a little bit, because when you put it on your mannequin, you don't want to stretch the wig cap with the weight of the hair. One thing that you can do, which is a little tip, so when the hair is wet or damp, the knots which have been tied onto the wig cap, when they're wet, they can slightly expand a little bit. And then if you pull on the hair, you can actually pull the hair out a little bit. So one little tip we'd like to do is just dry the wig cap only with the hairdryer at first, nice and gently. And then once the wig cap is dry, the wig knots then re-tighten, and then you can maneuver the hair a lot better safely. Now with the wig cap dry and the wig turned back upside, or back the correct way, with a bit of leave-in conditioner. Now the actual hair is about 80 to 90% dry. That's what you're aiming for. And then you can just sort of go through with your fingers, take out any major knots. At this stage, if you'd want to change the parting, this is a really good time to do it, because the hair's still a little bit damp, maneuverable, and you can actually change the parting very easy, left, right or centre. So now I'm just going to quickly dry the hair. I'm using about a medium heat, so not too hot. Already put a heat defense spray on as well. And now we're just going to comb through and dry the wig. By using a medium heat like this with the heat defense spray on, it does stop all those dry split ends forming as well. Makes the hair a lot smoother. If you find your hair falling in your face a lot before you washed it, this is a good time to redirect the hair at the roots while it's a little bit damp with your heat tools. So just on the top, direction it backwards, and that way it will stop the hair falling in your face. So I'm back now after doing all the wash and the conditioning and a bit of drying, and then the final bit was I've dried it with a hairdryer and an overbrush technique. Put some leave-in conditioner and some oils like a Moroccan oil, but a hair tip oil just for the ends, and this is the end result. Hope you enjoyed the video, and there'll be more to come. See you soon.